Some people think I'm an alien. Not true. I'd like to thank you for leaving crazy person out of the description. That's also when the internet started to happen. And I thought, well, I can either pursue this technology where success may not be one of the possible outcomes, which is always tricky, or participate in the internet and be part of it. So I decided to drop out. Now, obviously, fortunately, we're past graduation, so I can't be accused of recommending that to you. So did some internet stuff. Did a few things here and there. One of which
Another
was
thing
PayPal.
that you are talking about is you sincerely think that we should go to Mars, like that men and women should go to Mars.
Yeah.
Why do we want to go to Mars? It's uninhabitable.
It's very inhospitable. That's true.
It is. Like, you have to be in, like, domes and everything, and you're just breathing.
Initially domes. Yes.
Really? How long before we could turn Mars into someplace where we could live?
It is a fixer-upper of a planet. At first, you're going to have to live in transparent domes, but eventually...
Yes, we're going to be huffing each other's stank.
Yeah, but eventually you can transform Mars into an Earth-like planet.
How would you do that?
You'd warm it up. Just warm it up. If you
with
want,
a blanket or with what? How would you warm Mars up? You know, it's a long way away from the sun.
There's the fast way and the slow way.
Okay. Give me the fast way.
The fast way is drop thermonuclear weapons over the poles.
You're a supervillain. That's what a supervillain does.
So that was how things started out. And then as I learned more, and I went to, speaking of crazy things, went to Russia 3 times to negotiate a deal to buy a couple of the largest ICBMs in the Russian fleet. A strange experience.
How do you even get into that negotiation?
Well, you talk to people who know people, and pretty soon you're talking to the Russian rocket forces, and it turns out Russia's quite a capitalist society, but it definitely has had some weird meetings in places that I swear they looked like a sanitarium or something. I don't know. It was very odd.
We keep going back to the theme of crazy.
Yeah. Seriously, this place had padded walls.
I'm hopeful there will be multiple colonies on Mars. There's certainly, from a SpaceX standpoint, there's nothing, we don't aim to do anything sort of on an exclusionary basis. We're just trying to get there. And then I think, we'd love to have that debate. It'd be like, oh, is it too American? Okay. Maybe. Okay, but we've got this awesome base on Mars. Who cares?
In parallel, we've got Tesla, which is developing electric vehicles, and so sort of a whole separate storyline. And tell me if I'm going on too long, and stop me at any point. Feel free to leave if it's getting boring. I don't want to be offended.